City for God, the leaders there, the pastors and chaplains have been a huge support system for me. Thriving Artists has given me another community that's been supportive. Obviously, my family through thick and thin. Now, Matt, one of the things that I have not, through this whole thing, I have not experienced a lot of pain. And a lot of people listening today experience significant health issues along with significant pain. My issues deal more with memory and energy, and Hashimotos Encephalitis is the name of the disease. So it affects your brain, which does mean it affects everything, all your, everything. So it does affect a lot of things. But, other than some hospital pain and some of the things that go with that, I really have been pretty pain-free. And so, that's a huge, I'm just thankful for that. But I say that because there's a lot of people that are experiencing pain and are fighting that. And I pray that, their experience getting through that, I write on my whiteboard that Deborah gives me a hard time on my organizational whiteboard. Do today. And that's one of the big things I really try to share with our chaplains as a mentoring coach. And, God will get you through today. So I'd say that's just kind of a philosophy I try to work through every day. It started off with, me not being able to move my fingers or move my hands, or you really lost almost all control, but I could still hear some things and still was somewhat cognizant of what was going on some of the time. And so started with that. My recovery started with, in a whirlpool trying to swim. Well, that meant like lifting your legs. Basketball, it meant, oh man, that basket is 10 feet high. I don't think I'll ever be able to get a ball up there. And just kind of, doing that, starting with a golf swing, just, like barely being able to move the club or putter. So just, but yet I think one of the things through it all, the faith, that has been a real part of the blessings, knowing God is going to use everything for good. And just watching, just like I said, opening doors with some of the art things has been really being at peace with I was somebody that worked and nothing wrong with work, but when you're kind of overdoing it, or I really had that kind of being at peace with that a little bit. I still do a lot of things now, but it's not quite as intense as it once was. So those are just a couple thoughts related to your question, Matt.
Yeah, that's so good.